Well, the aim of today's session and sessions we're running around all of our Pocklington centres is to highlight to people what sort of equipment's available to make everyday tasks a little bit easier for them. What we plan to do is use volunteers who are called 80 champions, and a lot of them with sight loss, to demonstrate to other service users what equipment's available. Things that are big, bright and bold and will hopefully make little tasks around their home that little bit easier for them.
I believe I was nominated to sort of get involved in the programme. Did the training in Bristol, the same as Mr Brooks, and then supported Mr Brooks and Anna with setting up, inviting people to come to the classes.
It's like a pilot scheme at the moment where we're going to go to different centres in a few months and just demonstrate different equipment in the box.
I'm interested in most of it actually. I see that it looks like a bowl. There could be scales.
Yes, there is scale.
Yes, that could be. It might encourage me to cook. And is that an automatic timer?
Yes, there are timers.
Yes, that could be useful.
Well, I'm Mary and I'm new here, so it's all new to me. So I'm just going to find out what's going on as you go along.
We ask tenants that we've invited to introduce themselves and what they hope to take away from the sessions. And then normally what we do is we sort of demonstrate, talk about the different items, the products that are available, make the tenants aware of the different sources and how they can actually purchase them.
So just press a button, do you?
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
I reckon those are really good. I've got two, I think they're good.
Pass that one round as well, that one.
The time is 11:49 a.m.
It's got an alarm on it as well.
Yes.
Also got a tactile watch, which is in braille. Although it's got the normal numbers, it's also got them in braille going round.
Ah, very good.
That's very good.
Yeah, there we go.
You feel with the...
Yeah.
I'll tell you the one a lot of people get confused with is the pen friend.
Pen friend.
So.
Another thing is a liquid level indicator where you put it into a cup, and when you pour the liquid in it'll bleep when it gets to the top of the cup, and it saves you burning your fingers. Right, what you do, you put it on the side of the cup.
Yeah.
I've got one of them.
And you fill the cup up with water or whatever.
Yeah.
And when it gets to the top it bleeps.
I've got some water here, Paul, if
Right.
you wanted to pour it in.
Okay,
Do you want to pour it away?
All that.
So you know not to go.
So you don't have to burn your fingers then.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very good idea.
How do you get it to stop?
Yeah, you have to get the water off. Yeah. This pen friend is really good for labelling if you've got CDs or if you've got books that you want to label. And all we do is you record onto a label, hand cream. So if I stick that label now onto a hand cream bottle, hand cream. And that label's automatic. You put the pen back over the label again and it'll tell you that it's hand cream. You can also record a shopping list onto it. But you can record onto your baked bean tins, your cereal in your cupboard, and it's quite useful. There's big labels, small labels. You can have waterproof ones that go in the washing machine a few times so you can label your clothes.
It's quite lightweight, it's not heavy, so you can hold it in your hand. And you have basically a top which you can just pull off. Everybody able to see that? Okay? And it has a little clip on the side, and you just push it at once, which then sets it and it's actually on. You hear it bleep, and you just place it against your clothes like so, Did everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Dark grey.
Okay, so would anybody like to have a go?
Oh.
Pink.
Yeah, it is right.
Light
Yeah.
yellow. Green.
Green. There we go.
What it does, it goes over your tin lid,
Yes.
and you can put anything on you want, but it'll say what's on the tin. If you press this, there's a button in the middle to start it, and the two at the side to stop it.
All of our Parkinson centres are very different, and our service users have different needs, and I think we find that a lot of our tenants will need some things in some centres but maybe not in others, and it's really ideal that they can maybe even look at the equipment, go away, think about it, and then maybe come back another week and say, yes, actually I think it will work, can I order that piece of equipment if I think it's going to help.
Today we demonstrated the mouse reader. One tenant we'd invited actually made us aware of this, and we thought it'd be a really useful thing to have.
What this does is it's a very lightweight, and it's called like a mouse, and it attaches to your computer if you've got one, or your television, and you plug it into the back of your television. Then what it does is it acts like a magnifier, so it helps you to read maybe the paper, or if you wanted to read a letter but needed it to be bigger, then it helps you do that. Wheels on it so it keeps it straight, and so we can't tip it up or anything, and you put it onto the writing that you want to read, and it makes it big and bold, and you can reel along, and it helps you read things. We also plan to introduce a high-tech box. So what we've got in front of us now is very low-tech equipment, but we want to introduce things a bit more maybe computerised, a bit more detailed, and probably to the more slightly higher price range, but that people can actually see different things and see how they work.
Yes, it's surprising how, over about the last 15, 20 years, how things have just improved. You know, because I had a relative that was actually blind, and they were really just couldn't do very much, you know, but now you can live an independent life nearly.
Yeah, with little bits of equipment that just help with everyday tasks, making it a bit different.
Absolutely.
We do want, as many volunteers as possible, as you can see from our sessions, and I think as this session goes today, we did initially start this session with 7 people coming, but we found that was too many, and we've reduced the number. And I think the more volunteers we have, the more people we can actually get into the service and see the equipment. So, yeah, the more the merrier.